Here we are, welcome back to the channel. And this is the RTR League race, round 5, we're at Sardegna, starting in the B in the reverse course. Track we've never been to before, and quite a tricky one, a lot of blind corners, blind apexes. But we're all in the one make, we're in G70 GR4 Genesis car as well. So this is my last qualifying lap of the session. You can see we're in P3 at the minute. We've got Chris in first, currently on a 126.4, Jake in second, and myself in third, but you can see how close it is. I mean, there's only 800ths per second between Chris and myself, but we're going purple, so we're looking to get a faster lap into this fast kind of sweeping left hand corner, and we get a really good entry in there and an exit. It puts us kind of 2/10 up so far on the whole lap with just a couple of corners to go. You've got Sorte 13 in P4, and Kevin in 5th, Tempo 6th, Tally in 7th, and Jack in P8 at the minute. But like I say, it can all change. This is the final lap of the session. He's got to nail this last corner and get his braking put on, which you do pretty well. And then it's just a run to the line. So see if we can beat this 126.4, and we come across the line and we get a 126.1. So just snatching pole off Chris at the death by 2/10 of a second. So the race, it's a 34 lap race with ×3 tyre wear and ×2 fuel. So definitely have to refuel, and maybe have to pit twice instead of once. So here we go, lights out, and we're off. We get quite a decent start this time. A lot better than my previous ones in a way. We've got to keep Chris behind us. Chris is rapid as well, so we've got to make sure we make no mistakes. Changing brake balance to 4 at the rear, just to protect those front tyres, because those are the ones that are going to suffer. So start the race nice and clean. Try and avoid any incidents, any silly offs, because the tyres are cold. But we're going on board with Jack in P6, and you can see a bit of a first corner incident as Kevin goes wide onto the grass, and Jack himself gets a little tap as well. So not ideal. It's probably the worst place to go off at the beginning of the race when everyone else is flying past you, but at least there is time to recover. You can see that we've got Revo just understeers into Jack and gets Jack onto the, well, just puts him out of shape almost onto the grass there, just gets away with that one. On board with Old Banger, and we've got Harry Spuds just in front and Raymag F1 there just in front, so making a move. I'll bang up to P9 and right behind Raymag, and it's a bit further when he goes down the inside of Raymag as well, so beautiful move. So I'll bang it out to P8, so making some moves nicely. And on to lap 2, and you can see Chris is right on my tail, so we can't make any silly mistakes. We've got to keep it nice and smooth, just keep hitting those braking points and turning points, and keep it nice and smooth. One little mistake and we know Chris is going to be on us, so we can't afford to make little errors. So on board with Tempo on lap 2, we've got Tallies in front, and just catches 2 wheels on the left hand side of that a little corner there, which is easily done. Did it in practice myself, and it's ended up in the barrier. We've got Tom take advantage in P5. Tempo thinks, you know what, I'm not having that. It comes right down the inside again, so it gives it back to Tom, and Tempo back into P5 with a lovely move down the inside. On board with Harry Spuds, what a name. I love it. Then so you see Kevin in front actually goes wide again, just onto the gravel. So having a bit of a rough time at the minute, Kevin. It's only lap 2, so we've still got a long way to go, plenty of time to recover. Until lap 3, we've got Raymag and Captain Slowly going side by side. Raymag just managing to get the better of Captain Slowly to get that top 10 position. And we've got Jack in front, going toe to toe with Old Banger. So action all through the field in this race, all through the field, which is what we want to see. On lap 4, we've got Sorte, just exactly the same as what Italy does. Gets 2 wheels on the left hand side, so easily done there. You've got to be so careful in that corner. So Jack taking advantage into P7 as well, and I'll bang him right on his tail. So Kevin now making moves on Revo down the inside. making a bit of a recovery drive. Went to P13. Now we've got Hairy Spuds and Rever going side by side at this fast right hand corner into this quick left. Managing to just take advantage. So Hairy Spuds up to P14. And the yellow flag in front, so someone looks like they've had enough. So we're on lap 5 now. We've got Chris again, just right on our tail. You know, we've not managed to break him at all. But coming to this final corner, he makes a slight error there. He just understeers onto the gravel. Yeah, and that's unlucky. That is really unlucky. So it's shaping to be a really cracking race to myself and Chris. But that gives us the opportunity just to get away slightly. So P7, and you've got Jake now attacking Chris for second place with a nice move down the inside to Jake, looking quick as well. Now we look at tempo for the battle for the podium. He's going side by side with Jake, moves down the inside, bit of a switcheroo there, cuts back with a lovely move down the inside to gain that podium position. It's a great race in all three of the field. On lap 10 you've got Jake now returning the favour, and tempo goes slightly wide, just catches his tyres in that gravel. And unfortunately that's the nature of this track. You've got this horrible kind of sandy gravel just offline, and if you catch that, it completely kills all your time, all the run out the corners. So we've got absolutely everywhere on the circuit, so yeah, you get punished quite a lot if you go offline. So coming to lap 10, we've got a decent lead actually. We've got a 10-second lead on Chris. So you look at the tyres in the front left is actually dead, so time to pit. We're not going to do any more than 10 laps on the soft tyres. So we're going to change to a set of mediums. So I don't think the medium's going to last that long, so we know we're going to have to make another stop. So we get a set of mediums. We're not going to refuel. We'll do that at the next stop. We don't want to be too delayed because we want to come out now in midfield. So where do you come out? We come out in P9, just in front of GT7 player 21. And this is the most difficult part now because we know Chris is behind as well, so we can't afford to get held up by anyone. So we've caught up to back of Kevin. But this is where we need to start kind of making moves and take advantage of the fresh medium tyres. So we got a decent run out the last corner. We've got Kevin in front and Tom in P6. But we don't fight too hard, but we need to kind of make some moves and see if we can take advantage of these fresh set of mediums. So coming to the first corner, you can see how close we all are there. Nice little battle going on. So come down and just behind Tom's there. We're going to make a move. We're going to follow Kevin through. Look how close this is. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Brilliant. We come down the inside. So we just managed to get down the inside of Tom. Got Kevin in front. Trying to make a move down this tight left's going to happen there. Managed to get a decent drive outside. So we kind of drive through the middle. We've got Tom's behind and Kevin as well. So managed to do the move before the end of the lap. So like I said, we can't afford to get held up. We're going over the Chris behind. So on lap 13 we've got Talia just in front, so we've made some down upon a Talia, and then we've got Raymag in front of him. So again we go decent exit and a decent run out the last corner there, so using all the grip that we've got available to us on his medium tyres and kind of cutting our way through the field is what we needed to do. So it couldn't have gone any better. We've got Raymag just in front as well. Okay, let's see if we can get the better of Raymag. This kind of tricky little section coming up there. So we're going to do a good first corner, we're going to get a good run out of there, so we're just going to shove it down the inside, thinking hopefully they'll see us not turning, which he does a great job there. Sees us coming through and slips it the inside nicely to P2 with just Jake in front. So far so good. So the end of lap 15, we've got Jake in front, and again we're going to do decent next to that last corner, but Jake's actually going to pit now. So Jake pulls off to the pits, which then puts us back into P1. It's coming to lap 16, so now we're on lap 18 and we're on a bit of tempo. We've got there Jake with a lovely move around the outside of Old Bango in that first corner. The bold move around the outside makes it stick. Tempo almost followed him there when Italia takes advantage of Tempo just slightly going wide. But great racing again, all four cars look nose to tail. So we're on lap 19 and we're on board with Chris now, looking to cut his way through the fields. We've got sort of say 13 us in front, so Chris is going to nail him down the inside. Bit of contact, I think, and puts him on that horrible kind of sandy gravel. But Chris up to P3 making moves. So we're on to lap 23, and again we're going to pit. We're going to go to soft tyres. We know the soft tyres do 10 laps, so we know we're going to be okay, just about. And with 10 laps to go, we're just going to add some fuel into the car. We're going to put enough in for about 12 laps, just so yeah, we don't want to run short. We're going to make sure we've just got enough, but just to go flat out. We don't want to be doing any fuel saving or fuel management, but we come out in P3 with 3.7 seconds behind Italia. You can see the end of the next lap, we're actually caught all that time up, and we're right on Italia again. And we get a decent exit out that awkward right-hand corner. And we're going to gain second place again. So great racing all through the field. And we've got Jake again in the lead. We've just got to catch now, but Jake will, I'm assuming he's going to pit again. I'm pretty sure everyone's done 2 pit stops. I think maybe only Kevin or someone else only did 1, I think, managed to do that. I'm not sure how, but yeah, so Jake goes off to the pits, and that gives us a net P1 again. So lap 26, we've got Chris again making moves. Regains his second place down the inside of Albanga. And Chris will be on the fresh set of soft tyres. I think Albanga does have to pit again, so Chris in a net P2 there. So 33 of 34, and we've got Kevin in P3 and Jake in P4, and Jake's at the fastest lap of the race with 26.0, so that's fast of us. Jake's flying here, and he gets a decent exit on these. I think he's on a fresh set of soft tyre as well. Manages to get down the inside of Kevin to take that podium with 2 laps to go. But Kevin, a great recovery drive there in P4. But yeah, this is the final lap, and that was it. It couldn't have gone any smoother, to be honest. Nice, easy pit stops, good battling through the field. Didn't quite manage to get the fastest lap, but I want to concentrate on being consistent. So that was the aim of this race. We managed to do that. So we come across the line to take another win on round 5. So over the moon with that, and we win by in the end 22 seconds. So I'm not sure if Chris ran into a bit of trouble at the end, maybe fuel saving or tyre wear, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah guys, congratulations to Chris and Jake for the podium. And that's me done. If you like that, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Laters.
PlayStation